Warte. Dann haben wir das Schwert mit. Ich würde Angst haben, wenn der sich jetzt hier so von Dieben überräubert. Das ist kein Wagen. Dass jetzt von Dieben so hier ausgeräubert werden würde. Aber wir können uns ja hoffentlich verteidigen. Hoffe ich.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Was soll das?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like.
Ich hoffe es
And then we'll
zumindest.
feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Was? Das war's schon? Ich habe doch Q gedrückt.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Gib mir mein Schwert zurück, du Doofmann.
You really are a pig.
Uah! Oh, nicht in mein Bein! Ich drücke Q.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. Thank you.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Wenigstens haben wir unser Schwert wieder. Und ich finde, Gnade ist immer schwieriger zu geben, als jemanden zu töten. Töten ist immer sehr, sehr einfach.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Ja, habe ich.
Your sister,
Was ist mit ihr?
she hid.
Okay.
I tried to stop them.
Ach, Vater.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Würde ich auch machen. Ich meine, wie gesagt, Gnade würde ich immer walten lassen.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Was da auch für psychische Folgen immer, weiß nicht, rauskommen könnten.
2 Whitehill soldiers? And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Uh.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ich weiß manchmal nicht, wo meine Maus ist. Hallo, Maus. Achso. Ah!
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important, then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Achso, jetzt kann ich mich auf jeden Fall hier erstmal einmal umschauen. Ein Eimer. Oh, mit ganz vielen anderen. Oh.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Ja, ganz toll. Uah. Was ist das denn, eine Heilkräuter?
This might help.
Oh, stecken wir gleich mal ein, ne? Die Bandagen kann ich auch gleich mal mitnehmen. Falls mir noch irgendwie was anderes geschieht. This may help. Oh, sagt er gar nicht mal. Ja, der wusste, dass ich das gesagt habe. Dann schauen wir uns mal hier weiter um. Wir können mit ihm wahrscheinlich noch reden.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
Oh, ja, ich guck mich doch schon um.
I'll show you.
Da werden wir wahrscheinlich gucken können, wer jetzt wer ist. Nehme ich einfach mal an. Mira. Ryan, Talion, Ethan, Asher, Lord Forrester, Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Das scheint wohl unser...
Lord Forrester.
Jetzt nicht
It was
unbedingt...
an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Das ist wahrscheinlich Lady Forrester. Das ist Mira.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Lady Forrester gucken wir
I
uns mal
wonder if they'll bring her home.
Ja, Entschuldigung.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Dann hat er bestimmt irgendwie was gemacht, was er nicht machen sollte.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Also sollten wir sie auch...
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Ja, ich gucke ja auch rum. Wahrscheinlich ein Platz, der jetzt für immer... Also erstmal die nächste Zeit leer sein wird. Fenster.
The Ironwood Grove.
So ein Schild.
An Ironwood shield.
Ach so, wo das...
The strongest wood in the known world. The foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it.
Ja, das glaube ich nämlich auch. Und darum werden wahrscheinlich auch sehr, sehr viele da...
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Ja, das war sich gleich 100%ig. Ach so, okay. Dass man sich 100%ig gleich belassen kann. Also nach Sicht unserer heutigen Medizin soll man es ja auch erstmal schon kurzzeitig.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Ja, ich gehe ja schon. Meine Herren.
I'll admit. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Oh.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong!
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong!
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who will defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse. And I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Warte, ich muss dir doch noch was sagen. Hallo. Kann ich ihm das nicht sagen? Ich muss es ihm noch sagen. Hallo?
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nein, niemanden.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.